2 hours. I have a question for the girls. I saw the other day a girl talking on a podcast that she doesn't wear makeup at all. She was saying a lot of the makeup is bad for your skin. I think it plays on the insecurities of women on extreme amounts. Yes, there are. She said, yes, there are the cases where women use it because they want to, but on the majority, it is a bad thing for the mental health of women. What do you guys think? Especially since y'all both love makeup. I want to hear.
Well, number one, yes, it can be bad for your skin, especially like certain brands and products and whatever. And number two, yes, I do agree with the whole insecurity thing, because there are some people who feel like they can't go anywhere without makeup, and without makeup they're hideous and whatever. But then there are also people who do it here and there just because they like it, just because they think it's fun, just because they want to add a little more to themselves. But it's not like, oh, I can't go anywhere without it. It's simply just, why not add something? You know what I mean?
I feel like it's also causing insecurities because people are trying to get their makeup to look like an Instagram filter or a Snapchat filter, and then when they don't look like that,
they see online that it's more than likely
edited. And it's edited, and when they don't look like that, they get disappointed and they get insecure about themselves or whatever. But I agree with Emily. A lot of people can't walk out their house without putting makeup on because they feel like they don't look good or whatever. But a lot of people just do it because they like it, and it's an art to them.
I'm a big believer in that you can do anything you want because you like it. As long as you're not harming nobody, whether it's putting on your $200 pairs of shoes or caking your face up in makeup or driving a Ferrari. A lot of people are like, well, you're showing off. You just want to show off. Motherfucker, I like cars, bro. I like it. I just like it. I like shoes. I just like it. You guys just like makeup. I believe that can be a thing. But, you know, all those things I just said, they play on the insecurities of a lot of people. And I feel that makeup is one of those things that stands out the most because it literally just makes you look like somebody else in a sense, right? If you're driving a Ferrari, you still look like you. You're wearing Jordans, you still look like you.
You're driving a Ferrari, you look like a rich you.
Yeah.
You do look
different.
You got
like
a
a bougie.
You got a different glow.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
When you're driving a Ferrari, you can be busted like Mark Anthony and get a miss whatever, right? But here's a question that I have. Who you think enforces the makeup more?
What do you mean by that?
Who's enforcing makeup? The whole idea of this makeup, whole idea of changing your face.
I think in makeup is enforced due to money.
That's fine.
Big makeup
but
plays on the insecurities of these women, which
Correct.
the majority of women that cake their freaking face every day are doing it because they're insecure. And those are the women that buy a lot of makeup. They do it every day. And that's where these guys are.
So the big makeup is just giving the consumer what the consumer wants or buys or pays money for. But this enforcement starts somewhere, right? Who enforces this?
But like, what do you mean by enforces?
Yeah, I'm confused on what you're
Men
asking.
or women?
Oh.
Well, women. Men generally don't care. Yeah, we want we want a pretty girl, but if the girl can be pretty without makeup, we really don't care if she puts on makeup.
No, you don't though?
No.
All right, let me ask a question. Say you're on a dating app, right? And you see this guy's 6 foot, you know, you like what you see in the pictures. You talk to him, you say, okay, well, we're going to meet up. You meet this guy and is 5'8". How would you feel?
I mean, I'd
Or
first
5'7".
I'd first ask,
How would you feel?
why did you lie?
Mm-hmm.
But at the
Okay, you know
same
what
time, I
you know what
wouldn't
I have
really
to say?
care.
You know how you guys always say, makeup, catfish, oh, it changes you, blah, blah. Beards are freaking catfish. You can be the makeup.
Oh, and the fitted caps.
Listen,
The fitted caps.
No. Makeup.
Yo.
Makeup.
Why you throwing shots, bro?
No, because I don't know. As soon as people be putting them on,
okay.
you be like,
No. Makeup. You guys were saying like, oh, what if you marry a girl and you've never seen her without makeup? First of all, why are you marrying the girl if you've never seen her without makeup? Like
That happened to someone.
I know it's possible, but like,
You
geez,
busted.
but okay, what if you're dating a guy for 7, 8, 9 years, however long? You guys get married, everything, and then after those 9 years, he decides, you know what? I want to switch things up. I'm going to shave off my beard. And he has a butt chin, or he has a something, or he looks completely different, Arthur.
Mhm.
And you had no idea because he had the beard for the 9 years. What then? I'd
Very
say
good question.
facial hair is
Very good
more of a
question.
catfish
That is a
than
good question.
makeup.
Never thought
Very
of
good
that.
question.
That is
I never
makeup
thought
for
of that.
men.
I never thought
That
of
is
I have.
makeup for men.
That's a very good question. I have. Would guys have beards if girls didn't date guys with beards?
That's true. Well, I
I
know,
mean, but that's something just like the makeup that it could be you just like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you like how you look with the
No.
beard.
No, the
You're
girl.
not wearing it
the
because
girl-
all
There is a
girls like
solution
don't
to
like
the
how you
beard
look with the
catfish,
beard.
though.
Wait a
Huh?
minute.
There's a Snapchat filter that takes off your beard. You try
But
that. It
no,
works.
but that doesn't know if he has a butt chin or not. It doesn't know
It
it
like
makes it
does.
smooth.
It will. It
Wait
will.
a minute.
No,
Wait a
no.
minute.
No,
Wait a
no,
minute.
no,
no, it
it'll
doesn't.
no.
It makes a
Regular-
It'll
smooth-
take away the
you
hair,
look-
but
yeah.
it won't give you,
You
the
get a
butt chin.
Superman chin.
Wait
is
a
what they
minute.
give you.
Wait a minute. So what am I getting to?
Literally.
What I'm getting back to is that guy that was supposed to be 6 foot and now he's only 5'7" is the same thing when you see a girl on the pictures and
With
then she
filters
shows up
and then, in
and then
person,
she
yeah.
takes off the makeup and
Yeah.
she's not the person that you've seen.
Well,
No,
no,
I
not
agree.
necessarily takes off the makeup, but if the filter
Takes off
and
the
the
filter.
edits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's
even when
different.
she
No, no,
comes
no,
in
no, no. I'm
person-
talking about the makeup too because I mean you're a makeup artist. There are tutorials of women how they can literally completely change their complete look with just using makeup.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to equate to. Is when a guy says I'm 6 foot, and in reality he's only 5'7", you are completely disappointed. This is how guys would feel if they saw a girl with makeup that looked like a 8 or a 9 in their eyes, and now she takes off and she's a 4.
Another thing too, I have to say, that guys need to realize there is a difference between natural makeup. I want to just enhance my natural stuff versus beat. For example,
you use the
if
word
you-
enhance. You use the word
like
enhance.
if you were to go on a date with me, how I am right now, my makeup. I don't think you would necessarily be disappointed when I go home. My cheeks might be a little red because I have rosacea. Like my eyelashes might not look as long. But clearly, the way that Bailey is right now, because I did this to show my work and show my art on her face, clearly she looks different. Like she's not gonna have
I agree.
purple wings
We're not
when you
talking-
guys go home. But that's why I'm saying guys
I'm not
need to
talking about
realize there
Bailey.
are girls that will go on a first date with their makeup like that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
Some
about
crazy
Bailey.
thing. Those are the girls that you have to be like, damn, I wonder what she looks like under that.
Without
No, no, I'm
But
not talking
me,
about Bailey.
I feel like
Emily
I
looks
still
the
look pretty
same.
normal, just
So this is
a little more
again.
tan.
Again, let's go back to that when you're saying you're going on a date with a guy, right? That you've enhanced your features and he doesn't see the rosacea, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the guy of your dreams. Just close your eyes and picture the guy of your dreams, Eddie. So,
Why do I
but
have to
minus
close my eyes?
minus 40 pounds.
you're like, I can see
Why do I have to
having,
close my
you know,
eyes then?
however
Sitting
many
right next
children
to
you
her.
want, getting married to this guy, have a beautiful, perfect life with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's interesting. I didn't know that. Men and women have been wearing makeup since
They have.
4000 BC.
Yes, they have. It's
Yeah, they
to-
used to
Wow.
use like
It's-
strawberries.
it's the
and shit
peacocking
to, like,
effect.
make their cheeks blush.
yeah, it's the
Yeah,
peacocking effect.
Yeah, they used to
Yeah,
use
I
like
remember that.
raspberries and fruit and like put it on their
Yeah.
cheeks and their lips
So
with like
now-
a lip stain.
I feel like I've
Now
heard
let
about
me
the
get back
raspberry
to my
thing.
experiment here. Now this is the guy of your dream. You'll never meet another guy like that. This is
Mm-hmm.
him. And then you go, you take off your makeup, and he sees the rosacea in your cheek. He's like, oh hell no, I'm not dealing with this girl. And he walks out. Just like you said, the guy that has a butt chin, that has this, that has that. Now how would you in that situation? What would you think then? Wouldn't that be better to show up on a date
So
without anything where the persons can see what you actually look like and then decide whether this is
What I-
somebody you want to date?
Another thing too, I think it depends on where the date is. Because another thing now, I feel like women use makeup as like an accessory. Like if you're going to a fancy restaurant, you're gonna wear your nice purse, your nice heels. The makeup is one of those accessories that feel necessary to look like
But
like
you
appropriate
but
for this.
what I
that
wanted to get
occasion.
at was you
Yeah.
saying the whole beard thing. That's natural though. He grows a beard because that's just his skin growing a beard. You're putting something on your face to alter the way you look naturally. And I'm sorry, like I like I said, I understand like you just want to do it, but at the same time, it's like, well, why do you want to change your face? Why?
I mean,
Why?
because
you like it?
we cannot not agree on this. This is this is a way of competition. This is a way of you standing out from the crowd and saying, "Look at me, I am pretty." right? So the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. Now, would you consider that a cheating? Let's say a guy wears height enhancing shoes. So he put on shoes that give him another 3 inches of height.
Girls do it.
Girls do it, yeah, right? But then that's kind of like a catch-22, right? Whether should the guy wear those shoes or not. So what I'm trying to say is there's a bunch of double standards.
Yes.
And makeup is one of the things.
Yes.
Yeah, the double standards, and one of those things is the makeup. And makeup is there to enhance your looks, to catfish, right? Whether you're doing it at 100% extent or just at 1% extent, but it is there to catfish someone. So at the end of the day, if the makeup is bad for you, it clogs your pores, does this to your skin, does that to your skin, wouldn't that be much easier not to have
correctly, I think it doesn't.
Yeah, as long as you take care of your skin.
Yeah, and that whole thing, well, I do it just for myself, I don't buy it. I really don't buy it. You don't just do it for yourself. You do it because it's been enforced by women onto you. That's giving you these insecurities. If the girl out there running around,
I wouldn't
I find
necessarily
that
say
really hard.
enforced. I would say maybe like influenced, not enforced.
I get what you're saying,
perpetuated.
and I'm very on the line about this because I'm like, well, you like it because the society tells you to like it, right? That's my thing. But at the same time, I be looking at shoes. And I'm like, yo, I love those shoes. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's just because I like it, right? I'm very hard to say, well, they're only doing this. No, you have to believe they can do things just because they like it.
Yeah, that's like,
I like wearing makeup because I like it, not because anybody else likes it.
You have to be able to believe that. If not, then
it's
humans
fun.
have no
it's fun to
innate,
put makeup on and
makeup
will,
for me at this
in a
point is
sense.
like art in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
we though? Everything we do is
do and we
influenced by
don't.
something.
We do and we don't. We do and we don't.
another thing, like, not everybody is like this, of course, but like for me, doing makeup, whether it's on myself or somebody else, it's like how an artist will sit down and paint on a canvas.
Jay's hat is a catfish.
bro, you
Never
cannot
knew
tell
he
me
was
this is not
bald. I'm
artwork
shook.
on my eyeballs right now.
They saying your hat was
This
catfish.
is your first time being without a hat on the podcast.
So
He's like, all right, I'm catfish.
I don't give a
Okay.
fuck. Yeah, I don't really care.
That's different, though.
Calvin, you can be a groomsman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's asked like 30 times.
Yeah,
Anyways,
for real.
but I was saying, me doing makeup, whether it's on myself or somebody else, at this point, it's like an artist sitting down, drawing something or painting, or it's like a stress relief. It's relaxing. Like,
No, I get
it's
it.
a lot of things. It's not
I get
only,
I get
I
it.
need to put it on. Like, there's women that will do a full face beat just to go and buy an orange at the grocery store to make an orange juice. Like,
I get it.
you know?
Sometimes
get
I'll
it.
sit at home and do a full beat and I'll take it right back off.
I get
Just
it.
for fun because
I
I'm
get
bored
it.
and it's
I get it.
relaxing.
I get it.
This is why you have to say, like, you gotta get, like, they may just like it.
Yeah.
Like, even
You
though
have
it's,
to, bro. You have
even
to.
though it's
She didn't
something-
just go and beat her face for 2 hours
To show-
and then took it off 30
And I
seconds
didn't
later.
go anywhere.
She didn't even take a picture. She just did it and then
Now
took it
again,
off.
Again, I don't wanna speculate on why she did it and why she didn't do it. You telling me you did it because you didn't have anything else to do, so you decided to
And
put
you felt
makeup
like
Yeah,
on.
because I didn't have anything
So-
else to do. I was bored at home and I was like,
And she
okay, I'm going
likes
to do my
makeup.
makeup because it's fun for me. It's relaxing. And then when I'm done, I'm going to take it off.
So if the makeup didn't exist, what would you do for relaxing?
There would be other things.
I don't know, do other
But
shit.
that's
Yeah,
just
that's
something
just-
they found interesting.
Yeah.
maybe she would get into drawing or something
just-
else.
Or I like to sing. I would sing.
I do get what you're
like,
saying, Jay.
I
and
don't
you know,
sing out for
I get
people.
what you're saying, too.
No, I get
but
it too.
You have to understand that there are
People
women
just
out
like
there
stuff.
that also simply just like it. It's fun for them. It's whatever you want
Eddie,
to
you
say.
going to have your makeup done next Thursday?
No.
No,
I'm not
I don't
doing
know.
my
I just
makeup.
don't buy it because I think it's part of the competition, and this is
It
what makes you
partially-
stand out.
it
No, I
partially
agree
Can
is.
I
with
do
you,
both of theirs
but-
makeup for the next pod?
I
Jay too?
do partially agree with you, Jay. But I think the reason things like that turn into this whole competition is society wants to make money. And how do they do
I think
that,
if the
bro?
if the guy that you like picks the prettier girl,
Bro,
and you think makeup is gonna enhance
but-
your look, you're gonna put the makeup on so the guy
Yeah,
picks you.
listen, but that's not only the reason. The insecurity thing we're pointing at is how girls make other girls feel insecure
Correct.
with the whole makeup
Correct,
thing.
and I agree with that 100%.
Right? And that plays towards how, bro, when I was in middle school and in elementary school, if you wore Reeboks, you wore Fila's, you got roasted.
Yeah,
You got
I agree.
roasted, right? That was Miggy. That was Miggy. Miggy had the Fila's. Miggy had the Reeboks. We used to roast them. It is what it is. And that's little kids are mean.
I showed up with some Reebok Classic one time, and I thought I was the shit. Everybody was like, "Damn, dude."
What
They're
are
roasting the
those?
fuck out of me. They're
What are
roasting the fuck out of me,
those?
actually.
No, I agree.
So I believe they play off of this competition, and Jordan and Yeezy and Nike and all these guys, they make these exclusive shoes and and they market that because they know we like the competition and this and that.
well,
But at the same time, I buy these shoes because I like them.
no. In your case, yes, but at the
Bro,
end of the-
bullshit in my case.
What do
It's
you
same
mean
shit.
in your
Same
case?
shit.
It's the
Same,
same
same,
shit.
same,
It's
same
not.
shit.
It's not,
Just
because-
because they're women does not make a difference.
It
Same
does.
shit.
It does
Period. Mic
because
drop.
80% of the consumers and 80% of
Podcast
consumer
ending.
base, you can't just rage quit, bro. That makes no sense. 80% of the consumer base currently in United States are women. The 3/4 of the debt is owned by women. So who makes these decisions are women, right?
Yeah.
So bottom line, these
spends
companies
the most
are
money?
given
Yeah,
are
women.
given are given what women want, and this is what it is.
That's what I mean. And so they play to make us compete. And I think that's where
They don't play to make us.
Yes,
compete.
they do,
What are
bro.
you
Because they
talking
want
Bro,
to
yes,
compete.
they definitely
Absolutely.
do.
I think you're
Absolutely.
innately competing because the reason
Yes, you're
explain
right.
to me
but
when
they
you pull
use
up-
that to that. The companies are all using that to their advantage.
Bro, why do you think makeup is so expensive? Me and Emily, I walked in and bought 2 things and spent like almost $60.
And I agree because you will pay for it. That's why it's expensive. You
Because I
stop
like
paying
it.
for
Because I like it. Not for anybody else. I bought it because I wanted it to use for myself.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. It's not. I've given you so many examples.
I
and all you said, I
understand.
like it. I like it. That doesn't
Because I
explain
do.
anything.
Why you wear those shoes?
How does it?
Because you like them, bro.
I wear the shoes correct, but again, I'm not part
Because
of the
you
80%
like
of the consumer
it.
base.
She put on makeup because she liked
And I
it.
didn't go anywhere to show anybody. I put it in my house and I took it right back off because I like doing
I
it.
get that that's what you're saying. I get that that's what you're saying. And I get that that's how you feel. I get it. But what I'm trying to say, makeup is there to compete, just like a simple case of when you pull up at the red light when you're young, you're trying to rev your engine and you're trying to win this non-existing race. Explain that to me. All I'm trying to say, competition is innately in us, and we use all these tools to compete with the same sex that we have to point out that we're better than that person or the next person.
I
with
agree with
Jay.
you,
We
too.
all agree with you.
So- Yeah.
But that is not
The
100%
full
the
reason.
time like that. It's not always like that.
Yeah.
We do not
I'm
make
not
every
always putting-
decision on our life and why we do things.
Fine. Is 5 out of 100 not like that? Yes.
It's
Here,
not 5
have
out
it.
of 100 though.
It's 5 out of 100. It's 5 out of 100 that is not like that.
I am going to look up and how many girls out of 1,000 are insecure.
Oh,
Well,
1,000?
That
insecure,
cannot-
that's something very different.
Motherfucker, bro. I can't.
Insecure is something very different. It has to be insecure involving makeup to make sense because a woman
I
can
just wanna
be
know if she's
insecure about
insecure.
something else.
Yeah.
Okay, but I just want to know if she's insecure. I want to see how many girls are
Oh,
insecure.
All of them?
1,000 out of 1,000.
Yeah. And I think it has to
I
do
feel
with
like everybody has insecurities regardless.
Exactly,
So it doesn't
men
matter.
or women
do-
all have
I
insecurities.
think everyone does have insecurities, but I think what happens with girls, because you're more communitarian, the opinions of community around you matter so much that that instills a lot of insecurities on you, where the guys are more like individualistic and they're like, you know what, I don't give a shit. What like I could have
Yeah.
went there, cried, and got off the podcast because Alex said you're bold. Okay,
97% of women
Mm-hmm.
experience at least one negative thought about their body image every day.
Yes.
That's just the stat.
So
they give.
97%.
Of
So that
women
means out of
experience
those,
one negative thought about their body every day.
so
I'm sorry, but that's sad. I don't think about like myself like that every day. I'm sad. That's sad to say.
no,
But it's all
what are
society putting that
Alex
on you
talking
guys.
about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's all
and
society
social media.
Putting you guys
and
on
all of
that based off of the competition. All right, we gotta wrap this up.
Well, yeah, but bottom line is just take the L, guys. It's all good.
No, we're not taking any fucking L's,
No
Jay.
L's.
Yes, you
No
no,
L's.
we're not.
Yes, you
All
are.
three of us here are telling you you're wrong. We can do things because
Just
we
take the L.
fucking feel like it.
Bro.
You're taking an L. We
Ask,
got three
ask
against one.
everybody in the
Shame
comments.
have
They
three
gonna say
Save
the
the
same
beard
thing.
for the
versus-
next
It
pod.
doesn't matter. You can say what you feel like,
And you're
but
saying what
bottom
you
line
feel.
is-
Exactly.
Bottom line is
you
you
have
do
your
things-
opinion and
you
your
do
feelings,
thi-
and we have
you
our
do
own.
things to fit within the society that you're in. This is what you do. Whether you want to
But
do
not
it
always.
consciously or unconsciously, you always do things to fit within a
No,
society.
that's bullshit.
Newest
Not
what are you
always.
talking about? The newest trend comes out when, what's her name? Rihanna cut her hair in 2008 and 2009. Suddenly every single girl was cutting
So
their
you're
hair.
saying, oh, no, bro.
Who?
You're saying everything we
Rihanna.
do
Oh.
is because of society tells us it's okay.
No, everything you do is to compete within that society. This
Everything
is what I'm
I
trying-
do. Everything I
Cor-
do.
Everything
So
you
I
do is
go
to
and I
compete
sit
within a
down at my
society.
house and I put on a comedy special when I was 8 years old or 10 years old watching Eddie Murphy Delirious. That's something for society, bro? Because I fucking feel like it. I'm having fun. That's what they're doing with their makeup.
I
Period.
understand. The whole idea, what I'm trying to say, when it comes to around within society, within a group, the things that you do usually are based around competing. Because even when the guys sit down and talk, what are they doing? They're trying to dog each other.
You're
Who's going to
right.
be a better
You're
joker?
Yeah, I
right.
agree.
You're right. Within society.
Correct.
She was doing makeup at her home by herself. She
Mhm.
wasn't doing that within society.
Because maybe she felt. Let me.
Because I like it.
Well,
That's it, bro. Because I like
no,
it.
maybe.
Period.
Maybe.
Period.
And the podcast.
I think- yeah, exactly. Rage quit. That's it.
I know
Rage
you
quit.
did not just do that.
Yeah,
Bro.
rage quit. That's it. That's the best way to solve problems. What I'm trying to say now, I don't know. This could be wrong, but maybe you fell down that moment. Maybe you felt if you put the makeup on, you see yourself in there, you're gonna feel better about it. This and that. There could be tons of things. You didn't just sit down because okay, I'm bored. Let me do something. See, there's got to be an
But there
underlying
has
But
been
reason.
that's
cases
exactly
that I've
what
done that
happened.
because I am bored. I have nothing else to do. During
Exactly.
quarantine, I would do my makeup almost every single day because
Me
I had
too.
nothing else to freaking do.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Mhm,
I had watched every show that interests me, every movie I
mhm.
ate,
Because-
every
because maybe you
food
wanted
that
to
we
remind.
had.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe because you wanted to remind yourself that you are pretty. You deserve this. You're the boss, babe. I don't know.
No, I
You
just
said
had.
it. You said it. Maybe.
What do you do?
Maybe.
Correct.
What do you do when you're
Maybe.
bored?
And
I'm never
I,
bored.
You
I always have
wait.
shit to
Okay,
do.
so why do you go to?
You read
jujitsu?
statistics.
You read statistics.
Yep, I read books. I look
Okay,
into
that
statistics,
is
I
your
look at
and
stuff.
therapy. That is your stress relief. That is
you're
your
not doing
thing.
it to compete to be smarter against other men.
100% I am.
Bro, I don't give a fuck how smart you are.
You don't. That's okay. You don't. But this is part of the. This is part of it. Knowing
Within
things
society,
makes
yes.
Me,
But if you're doing things by yourself
Mhm.
around not
Because
anybody,
you like it.
so if I know something, if somebody comes out and says this, and I'm like, nah, well, you're kind of wrong. So it's not. It's unconsciously that's what it is. It's competing. By me telling you that you're incorrect, it's unconsciously competing. If you want to
but
be
you
100%,
you always like
100%
telling people they're
That's why he's
incorrect
against
anyways.
us. He just
That's
likes
why he's
competing.
always competing.
Exactly.
That's why he's always
always
competing.
well, that's what you are. You're always competing. What you mean? You're always competing every day.
Not
I don't believe
always.
that.
I don't agree with that either.
When did I never competed today. For what? For what?
Oh, today?
Today. I never competed.
No, today we were too busy setting up the podcast.
I
and
woke up.
We couldn't even get the.
She
the
said,
guys
well,
woke
going.
up.
Art just said, I don't agree. I don't compete against nobody. I could care less, only in racing. Okay.
Basically, bro. Basically. All right. I think
I
that's a
don't
good.
know- I don't
That's a
know.
good.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good point.
I think
to
on
end
this
it.
note, thanks again, guys, for listening.
you,
If
guys.
you haven't
Good
liked the
night.
video, like it. But
Yeah.
I'm sure you've already done that. Other than
Subscribe
that,
if you haven't.
subscribe if you haven't. I mean, we're sitting here and arguing, and I don't know.
We
I
have
don't know
video
right
proof
now.
of Jay being wrong. A lot of video.
We have video proof of Jay being wrong. Jay wasn't wrong. He presented a bunch
Yeah,
of
he was
arguments,
wrong.
and all of you said I feel like and I think like.
He was wrong.
None of you were able to say anything. So good luck.
It's
So what I'm saying is I'm gonna just
Mm,
I'm gonna just refresh this, and all I see is 2 likes on this video. Come on, guys. There is 14 of you watching right now,
No
and we have only
way.
2 likes.
14 people watching and only 2 likes.
Come on, guys.
refresh.
Yeah, refresh. All right.
There's definitely
we
5.
have
Well,
There's
that's a good
definitely
note
5
to end it,
likes.
guys.
13.
Really appreciate you guys coming to
13.
watch.
We're good.
Really appreciate you guys coming to watch. We'll be live
Yeah.
again
Thanks
on Thursday.
again, guys. We're gonna have another panel where I can be a contrarian and argue,
Again.
and you can go out there and try to say a lot of things.
See you guys later.
see
You guys
y'all
have a good night.
Thursday.